Hey everyone, this is Intrepid here. I wanted to talk about CONFLUX and its proof of stake system. So last time we talked about proof of work, but they do have an accrued interest that rewards people for staking on the proof of stake system. We'll go into that in a bit more further detail. But if you go to this home here, the APY expected is 14.3%. But that does change based on how much people are staking at any given time, as well as the circulating supply. So if we look at the circulating supply, about 288 million is being staked right now. So I have that number here, as well as the circulating supply of 2.6 billion and zero address of 497 million. I took the zero address because in the tweet by Ming Wu, which is the CTO of CONFLUX, he used the calculation of including the burnt zero address CONFLUX coins with the total circulation number to get to how he, in February 7th, the APY was 15.4%. Again, I double checked with the developer website. Again, the formula here for the accrued interest is similar. And so yeah, we approximate 13.2% on CONFLUX as of April 2nd. So why proof of stake chain? I think this adds an extra layer to CONFLUX. There's extra security because the participants of the proof of stake chain will sign the pivot tree regularly. For a proof of work chain, we've seen attacks on Ethereum Classic and a few other chains of blockchains where the hashing rate, when it's low, it's vulnerable to these types of majority attacks. And so this proof of stake chain makes it even more difficult for an attacker. They have to both, be a majority on the proof of work side as well as invest a lot of resources on the proof of stake side. What the proof of stake side does not do is it does not include the general functionalities of our core CONFLUX proof of work system. It only really does the basic block voting and the sort of voting committee election. All blocks must still be confirmed for a few minutes under the proof of work, which is under the proof of work rules, and before the proof of stake nodes will sign it. And once the proof of stake nodes sign it, the proof of work miners need to follow the pivot that has the most amount of signatures. So this really makes it very difficult for someone to kind of erode the security of CONFLUX. There is a different sort of block per minute. So proof of stake is 1 block per minute versus proof of work we're generally seeing 0.5 blocks per minute. And the committee consists of 6 group of members, each with 50 seats. It does take about 1 vote per 1,000 locked CFX, so you do have to lock 1,000 CONFLUX to earn a vote. And every hour, one of the 6 groups that have served the longest time will retire, and a new group succeeds. So I got this from this website here if you want to read more. Definitely very interesting. So just want to make the case of why you should stake. I mean, 1, it helps secure the system. But 2 is, in 6 years, you will have doubled your money. So you put, let's just say, 1,000 CONFLUX in. By year 6, you'll have 2,000 CONFLUX. And if you don't stake initially, that really means that some of the rewards go towards the people that do stake. So I just want to quickly talk about the risk of staking. Of course, this is from Yahoo in terms of the CONFLUX prices. I just wanted to calculate the volatility here, and definitely, on a daily basis, the average volatility has been, 10%. And if you annualize that in a given year, CONFLUX can change, 200% from where it is right now. So this is the risk of, locking it for those, 14 days or so between locking and unlocking. You do have an illiquid period for most proof of stake community pools. So there is that risk where you're liquid, you want to sell and the price changes. Definitely this was done through a February 2022 to March 2023 timeframe. So if you look at the volatility, I've sort of squared the change in median returns here. after 2023 January, we're seeing a lot more higher volatility. So if you were to do this same exercise for 2023, you'll see the daily and annual volatility being much higher. As well, they do provide possibilities of principal loss. So if you're staking on a community pool that has lost its private key files, or it's not doing the things that it should be doing, your CFX tokens can be locked permanently. As well, there is some sort of liquidity risk if the people elected to join the committee does not participate. So I guess your proof of stake system kind of shuts down and is not available. So there are several community pools. I've listed the largest ones here: ABC Pool, Nucleon, Phoenix, Hydra, Consensus, Webomatic. For the most part, just taking a look at the CFX stake per staker. So there's 413 stakers at ABC Pool. It looks like ABC has had, I think if you were to really know how much is staked per staker on ABC, I think a lot of people, or at least whales, would be staking on ABC. Webomatic looks like it's a more retail with 55 stakers and 13,000 CFX per staker. Some of these are bigger CONFLUX holders as well. They do have different fees, and what I wanted to do is run an experiment on seeing which ones actually earn the most. I think these fees can change, so this is the snapshot of what it is now. Consensus Pool is charging, I guess, nothing pretty much, because they had a downtime that kind of locked people in, and this is the sort of stated APY on their website. I would encourage you to go to this website here with all the validators and just take a look at which ones, but I can quickly show you how to stake. So let's just say on ABC Pool, they all look kind of the same right now. There's the core side and the eSpace side. The core side, you can sign in with your Fluent. Just put your wallet in, and once you sign in to your ABC Pool website, you can go to here and just add, how much CONFLUX you want to stake. So right now I've staked 9,000. I'm going to claim my rewards. So like you can claim your interest rewards when you receive them. And when the time comes that you can unstake your CFX, this bar over here on the right hand allows you to unstake it. Here's another pool, Hydra. Hydra, same thing. It looks exactly the same thing. Core, eSpace, you can sign in or connect your wallet through MetaMask. Phoenix, same thing. Core, eSpace, Core, you can stake and claim your rewards. So I'm just going to claim all my rewards on each of these staking pools because I want to run an experiment and let you guys know which pool pays you the most. For the most part, these are all kind of sponsored in the sense that the gas fees are very, very low. So that's why I'm able to kind of claim it. But when we run through the results, I'll show you how some of the pools are not sponsored, and you do have to pay a few CONFLUX just to interact with the pool itself. Here's Webomatic, same thing, and then Nucleon. This interface here, I think Nucleon is a little different from the other ones that I've shown in the sense that right now it's on MetaMask on the Ethereum side. So it's a liquid pool staking. So like you can withdraw your CFX at any time, but it looks like, on the first glance, there's a service fee of 10%. And the CFX to XCFX has a exchange ratio of it's not 1-to-1, so like you do have to pay a premium to get that liquidity. I put 1,000 in, and essentially it went down to 980 right away. But obviously the exchange ratio is a little different between CFX and XCFX. So just quickly, just to show you how to stake, I have about 2,000 here that I would like to stake. I'll probably put another 1,000 or 2,000 into Webomatic just to show you how it's done. I put 2,000 here. The Fluent will pop up as a separate screen, and then you just confirm the address or confirm the contract once you are happy with what it's providing you in terms of actions. One thing I would like to say is like the fees that it talks about here, these are fees on a percentage of the reward. So let's just say you make 10 or you stake 1,000 CONFLUX and you put in 10% reward, so you get 100. The pool fee of 3% is really on the 100 that you've earned. So there you have it. So I'm going to start the experiment here. I have on this list the test tab where, ABC pool, I put 9,000 here as what I've staked. I've just claimed the rewards, so I start off at 0. You have Nucleon, the 980.3, so I'm hoping this accrues to be a higher number. Phoenix 9,000, so I put 9,000 here to see how that can change my rewards. So I just claimed it recently as well. If I look at Hydra 8,000, I'm going to claim my rewards and start off fresh for you guys. Just give me a moment as I claim the interest. And then for Webomatic, so I have put 9,000 here, so these numbers are all closer to each other. I'm not going to claim this one because the gas fees are going to be a little higher than my rewards. So I think, over time we will see which one of these will provide you with the greatest results. I'll put the mining rewards here and the implied APY here. So again, just for the proof of stake experiment, I have these currently staked here. We'll be reporting at 11 p.m. Eastern Time each of the implied APY as well as the mining rewards, and then we'll go from there to see how we are progressing with these top pools. I have not put anything in consensus just simply because they had a recent downtime, so I decided not to stake anything here, but potentially we can look at that and revisit consensus in a few days once they have sort of restored their systems and have taken a look at what they have done. So yeah, thanks for listening in. If you like the content, please subscribe and give me a like button or provide a comment on letting me know what you'd like and don't like about this content. All right, thanks.